guys. If this is the first time you guys are here, welcome. My name is Kayla. The base foundation of my channel is about self-care, self-love, and hygiene. For those of you guys that have been here before, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for sticking by with me. Today I decided that I wanted to do the Q&A just because I feel like it's a good start to put it in my channel like early. So back in January I had put a Q&A on IG and I did have a couple people write some questions for me, so I am gonna go ahead and read them. So I want to go ahead and skip right into the video. The first thing I do want to say is there is some questions that I feel like I'm not going to answer it on this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it for a video that I'm planning to do in the future when I am showing all of my scrubs, which I think is going to be very exciting. Thank you and shout out to the girl who commented in my first video asking to see a video showing all of my scrubs, which I will do. So I'm going to go ahead and start the questions. For the first question, I said, when did I start collecting? Originally I started actually collecting them November of 2020. I had used the products before. I was just never into actually collecting them. I just liked the product. I probably had one or two at a time, never this many. I officially started November of 2020, and that was actually the first time I ever posted it on TikTok as a shower talk as well. If you guys go and see that, my first shower talk was embarrassing. But you know what, I guess we all have to grow some way somehow. So but yeah, my first TikTok was kind of cringing, but yes, officially my first day of collecting them and posting and everything on TikTok was November of 2020. For the second question, it says, am I done collecting? Like, have I grabbed all the scrubs yet? No, not done, just because there's a couple of scrubs that I do want to get because I do like to have varieties. Aside from just having these 18 ounces, they also have the 5.5, which is the mini version, and there is quite a couple of them that I am missing, and I'm missing a couple of the 18 ounces. So you know, I'm not completely done. Now when it comes to like scent wise, I'm actually missing just 2 of them, but I am going to go into details with that in the video that I plan on doing in the future. So for right now, am I done collecting? No, I'm not done collecting. For number 3, what made me want to collect scrubs? I don't want to say that I'm not into collecting things. I feel like my entire life I've always been focused on something. So for example, when I was in middle school, I was very into like Batman. So everything that I found that was Batman, even if it was a pen, a sticker, you know, anything of that sort, I always wanted to get it. Like if I saw it at the dollar store, if I saw like a notebook or something, I always wanted to get it. And I was picky to the point that I would not write in the notebooks, I wouldn't use the pens, I wouldn't use the stickers. It was just to have it. You know, I feel like I've always been like that my entire life, as collecting something. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me that scrubs was something that I latched onto, just because I love the variety. I love that there's so much vibrant colors, and on top of that, I also feel like there's an end point. Okay, so I feel like that is very important. Like I feel like because there's an end point, I could feel accomplished once I get to that end point. Reason why I decided to get into scrubs, and also because since it was trending back in November on TikTok, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try it because they were affordable. There were a lot of different scents back then. So I just decided, you know, why not? Let me just test it out, try it out. We do have to shower every single day. It's something that we could put into use, so it's not just something for like no reason. Of course, I am at the point that I'm comfortable enough to not use my scrubs, and I can also explain that in the other video, so I'm not going to get into that either. But yes, that made me want to collect. It was trending, it was affordable, so why not? For the next question, it says, who influenced me to start? So I love this question. Why? I love to give credit when it's due. So for example, the person who influenced me 100% was Anaeli Montes. That girl changed my life. I remember back in November, I think it was probably like the 3rd week of November, almost December of 2020, and I told her, one day I'm going to be just like you. You have changed my life. You are the reason why I collect my scrubs, excuse me. This girl had over 500,000 already. of followers, and she took the time to actually respond and say, I vouch for you, girl, you got this. So it's little things like that that I'm like, damn, like, you know, like it encouraged me a lot to want to do this, you know. And she was the person that influenced me the most. And it's crazy because as time went on, like for example right now in the present, me and Anna, at least we are friends. Like we talk, we're in communication, like we grew a bond. I am so stoked. If I would have known when I first started that she would be a friend of mine, I would have been so like blown away. And I still am sometimes for all the people that I have as friends. So I was actually very blessed to be friends with her, and a lot of people that I am blessed to have as friends in the community that grew up with me as a content creator and as an influencer. The next question, it says, what does my family slash man think? Okay, this is actually a very interesting question because, sorry, my nose ring is bothering me. So this is actually a very interesting question because in the beginning, when I first started getting scrubs, I want to just like kind of concentrate it like on my mom and my sisters, because everybody else didn't really pay mind to it. But I do want to say like my immediate family. So for example, my mom, she was kind of thrown back. She's like, hey, you're spending so much money on these things. What is wrong with you? You know, they're just scrubs, yada, yada. My sister was always my biggest supporter, my older sister. So shout out to Ketty. Love you. And my younger sister, I cannot forget about Kiara. My younger sister was also very supportive. The only difference was that she was there more after like I got more than half of my scrubs. My older sister was there during the time and the phase that I was like, hey, I want to do this, should I do it, you know, like that. So shout out to both of my sisters. They're both thebomb.com. My mom was not too fond of it. She just thought it was too much, but it was never nothing like in a bad way. She was just trying to look out for me. But then once everyone started noticing that I was getting recognized, even starting by Tree Hut, and then little by little different companies started reaching out asking for PRs, and then it was just regular collabs and then paid collabs, you know. They're like, wow, this is getting serious. And then of course I think it was maybe like 7 months in or 8 months in, my account just blew up. Like I got overnight maybe like 100,000 followers, and I was so blessed, and I am blessed, and I'm totally 100% super excited about the fact that I am where I am right now, just because you know, when they say some things are just impossible or something so small became something so big, I started this account simply for myself, just to have fun with it, you know, just do some shower talk, show my products, stuff like that. And it just became so much bigger than what it is. A lot of people started giving me so much feedback, how they love my videos, how they want to, you know, see more of what I could, you know, more of my content. But once they started seeing that my family was 100% on board, I had a lot of people help me out and buy me some of the most like expensive scrubs that I have, which I will talk about that in the other video as well. But I had a lot of my family support me, especially my husband. My husband, since day one, he was always on board with me. He always told me, you know, if this is what you like, do it, who cares. At the end of the day, they weren't so expensive, and the more rare scrubs that I have, they're not even like 10 times worth what I pay for what they're worth right now. Like right now we're talking super expensive scrubs that, you know, back then I got them for like $40, and it was like, wow, that I was like, damn, $40, that's expensive. But we're talking about $200 scrubs now. It's like, damn. But it's normal because it's trending, you know. But off topic, my parents, everybody, my whole family, everybody's on board with me just because they've seen how far I have gotten to this point today. So everyone approves, and I'm so glad for that. Next one, it says, do you think this is long term? Honestly, this account, starting from my first shower talk, has changed my life completely. I want to say, aside from getting paid by TikTok, which they don't pay you that much, and it's okay, because at the end of the day, you should always do things just because you want to do it and you enjoy doing it, and not for the money. So that's how I started it. So I never really paid attention about how much TikTok does pay, but you do get paid by TikTok. Aside from that, I started getting a lot of opportunities of doing collabs and paid collabs with a lot of companies. So I am super grateful that I have now another income as an influencer in this industry. So is it long term? Yes. The reason why it's a long term thing is because I have so many doors that opened up to me because of this channel, because of, you know, TikTok, because of my IG, just because of the way that I have expanded myself and how I want to go about, you know, being an influencer. So yes, this is definitely a long-term thing. I really hope that one day I can simply just be a stay home and just do YouTube all the time, TikTok and IG for self-care, self-love, anything that has to do with hygiene, beauty, you know, vlogs, lifestyle, any of those things, and just be home with it, you know, like just have fun with it, continue doing what I'm doing now, and, you know, make this a full-time living. So manifesting that one, that is a goal. So let's hope so. But is it a long term? 100%. As of right now, it is definitely a long term. The next question, it says, when you are done, will you collect anything else? I want to say no, but yes. Yes. I don't know. My thing is, if I want to collect something, it has to have an end point. And I feel like just because there's so many, there's a couple of ones that I want that are still super rare. I feel like until I don't get them all, I'm never gonna fully start collecting something else. As you guys may see on this side, I do have some Bath and Body Works just body washes, but the thing about this is just to pair them with what I have. It's not actually collecting them. Yes, I got like 50 of them, but that's just to have variety, not because I want to collect them, because like I said, Bath and Body Works has no endpoint, like at all. They just keep bringing new scents every single year, multiple times a year, and they bring out so many and then they repackage. So you could just imagine if I just sat here and collected body washes from Bath and Body Works, because my wall will be filled, my entire room will be filled. So I would rather not, just because it doesn't have an endpoint, and I do not want to lose sleep over this as well. Am I gonna collect? Probably. Maybe something else that's much smaller, that has nothing to do with expanding this much. Maybe something that's a lot less, like cheaper and not so expensive, like, because like I said, it is trending right now. It is super expensive. So I don't know, we'll see. That is all the questions that I did go ahead and write down from the questions that you guys had put in my IG. I do have 2 other questions that it was put on there, but like I said, I'm gonna save it for the other video of when I show you guys my setup. So when I do decide to film that, I'll go ahead and just finish off the questions that I did write down. That way you guys can be familiar on, you know, how many do I have, do I use them, why don't I use them, why do I have a display, and why do I have a using scrub cart, you know. So all those things I'm gonna go ahead and put it in that video, just because this is like a smaller Q&A, and I feel like already this video is like super long. And please do not forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up for this video, just because happy-go-lucky, positive thinking, you know. So guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and comment down below what would you guys would like to see. I have, since you know it's a fresh new account, I have a lot of ideas on the top of my head. I have been writing down a whole bunch of them. I love this lighting back here. It's literally my windows open, so I love the lighting in here. I just had to throw it out there. But I do have a lot of things that I want to put in there, so please, if you guys want to see anything on this video, please let me know. I think also, I was talking to my husband today, I think also I want to expand my YouTube as well as like vlogging, you know. Here and there I'll probably vlog like a day out, maybe I'll do that separately, but I really think that I want to expand like this YouTube, because I am so invested right now. So I want to take advantage of that energy that I have towards my YouTube right now. So like I said, you guys, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications for every time I post. I am on the roll right now. I am trying to post and do as much as I can. A lot of interaction, a lot of positive energy that I've been getting back. So I am motivated, you guys. Super motivated. Love this lighting. Look how gorgeous it looks in here. I love it. But Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.